I think it's live on the Marvel Car Collectors podcast channel.
I see it. I see it public.
Marvelous. Okay. Well, I'm ready for you to push.
confirm?
I'm ready for you to push the button whenever you are. I'm ready for my close-up, darling. Welcome to the Marvel Card Collectors podcast. Oh no, don't make me big on screen like this. We always have an equal opportunities kind of thing here. Oh no, everyone else has disappeared. I can't do this. I can't do this.
You said you were ready for your close-up.
Well, not literally, darling. Anyway, right. Right, start again. Welcome to the Marvel Card Collectors podcast. My name is Ian. With me this week is Keith.
Good morning.
Wesley.
Heyo.
Jason.
Hello.
And as we are live on MentalCon 2025, we also have Retroverse. Jake.
Hi.
It's weird you not being in comments.
No, not being in chat, being disgusting.
Yeah.
I've got to behave as well.
No, you
got
don't.
to behave.
And OCD Marvel Sketch Cards, Matt Fuller. How are you, sir? Lovely. Just a wave. Just a wave. There we go. Right.
A man of many words.
Don't know where Josh is. Josh might make an appearance. Who knows? So this is weird. Kind of two audiences here. Billy, you're more than welcome to jump in if you want to.
We love Billy.
What can I say? So this will be episode 237, I want to say, of the Marvel Card Collectors podcast. It will also be the last episode of the Marvel Card Collectors podcast.
Oh, no.
Because
dun, dun,
the times they are a-changing, or something like that. So, yes. What can I say? I mean, it's not news to Keith or Wesley or Jason, really. I don't know what else to say at this point. It's the podcast isn't going to stop. The podcast is just changing. So think of it as the end of season 1.
It's an evolution.
It's an evolution.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So I think the main thing is that the podcast is going to return to audio as the primary format. Simply because I just found it to be more less performance, if that makes sense. No, you'll still get Marvel Card Church. It's just that you can press the button wherever you want to and be in that church. I've just found it personally. I don't know how I won't speak for Keith, Wesley, or Jason, but I found it very much like you're on stage, bosh, go, and it just started to become a Saturday night thing. I was thinking, I've got to be on tomorrow. I can't, and there's all that kind of being live at a certain time. And,
Ian, Sir Ian, the mightiest of mighty. When are you actually off? Come on, seriously. What do you mean? I feel as though I need to be on. I feel as though I need to be drunk.
Yeah, no, and Saturday night we're basically involved like it did last night. I'll be sitting there and having to get the graphics ready and having to do the Instagram posts and do all that, and it's Saturday night, and I just want to chill out.
You don't want to do it, yeah.
And at least with an audio thing, this is the time slot that works to record. So we'd still be recording at this time. It's just that you don't have to have the finished article there at that time. I find just the creativity of doing the audio, the opening credits, fun music, sound effects, all that stuff just is much more fun. And this is no disrespect to anyone here, although Jake, I'm sure you'll take full umbrage at this. I found it quite distracting to conversations, the whole constant input from comments. It would often kind of steer a little bit too much off. I'd lose the thread of what was being said and what was being talked about. So I don't know. I mean, Keith, Wesley, Jason, what are your thoughts? It's as much your car to drive in as mine. Silence. Massive.
I mean, it's your car. I'm just a passenger. I prefer the live, but I'm down for whatever. I'm here for whatever it is that you want to do, and I am happy to contribute however I can.
And to follow up with Keith, the live it is nice, but we're also not doing everything that you do a lot, Ian. And let me just take this opportunity to say you do a lot. So thank you, and thank you for having us and doing a copy and everything. We love it.
Bless you. Thank you.
I like your idea. I think going back to the audio is good. I do enjoy the live. I watch a lot of live YouTube shows. I'm glad I get to do it, but the audio is, I think we can go a little bit deeper and focus on topics, you know, and it's not to say we won't do a live every now and then, I'm guessing, you know, so that'll be a special treat.
Yeah, exactly. I think, sorry.
Can I ask you a question? So when you're going to do the audio, I mean, I love audio because I can get in the van, I can put the audio on, or I can walk around the house with the audio on, where YouTube's just like a pain in the ass sometimes. It cuts off in the van. I don't really like to sit and watch YouTube. So when you do the live, are you going to keep the video of it and possibly upload the video of you chatting onto YouTube so people have got both versions? Because you can do that on StreamYard anyway.
Yes. So what we are probably going to do is we'll still use StreamYard as the primary recording format. We just won't be going live with it, but we'll do, and I'll rip the audio from that. The audio will be the primary format, so that will go up hopefully Thursdays as it used to be, but it might be a different day of the week. That will go up and be live, and when I put it out through Spotify, so it pulls through to answer your
Apple
question and
Play
comment,
and everything,
Nathan. Yeah, it'll go onto Apple Podcasts. Google Podcasts is no more. It's now YouTube Music. So yes, the audio version will go onto YouTube, and it will go to all the other. I can't remember. They keep changing every time I look at it. There's different ones, but you know, Podbean and Podcaster and all those other ones. So they'll all be available on their Spotify, of course, because Spotify is the main thing. So the videos will still exist of every episode. And I'm in two minds, to be honest with you. I'm not sure people will want this, but we might do something whereby it'll just be like $2 a month if you want the videos versions of the audio podcasts, just to cover the StreamYard costs, if nothing else. You see what I mean? And you know, and the studio app costs I've got, so you know, just to cover that really. But yeah, no, we'll still do lives. But yeah, I think the idea is that we'll just maybe try and do a little bit of extra content for that kind of membership thing that you mentioned in chat there, Nath. So yeah, and also the other thing is we're going to be dropping just the Marvel focused, because
that's the big thing.
Yeah, this podcast is 6 years old as of 3 days ago. So 19th of June, where are we? Fuck, I can't do math. 2019. I was going to say 1919 then. Oh, I've been doing it for over 100 years. I still got all my own teeth. But yeah, we're going to be dropping just the Marvel focus, because I just found it to be a little bit restrictive of late. There's so much other stuff I've been kind of getting into and collecting, and also I feel like I've almost, you know, I've kind of spoken about Marvel quite a lot in 6 years. You know, we've covered a lot of ground.
I mean, aside from new sets, what else is there to talk about on that end?
Well, yeah, right. And then it becomes a bigger thing of obviously interviewing people, but there's a lot of the people you can interview have worked across multiple card formats and sets. The other thing is that, you know, the main, when Marvel Card Collectors podcast started, there was no other Marvel focused card content there. So now you throw a rock, and you know, Matt's doing stuff, and you know, Jake's been doing stuff, Justin does stuff, Joshua Legg does stuff. You know, there's plenty of stuff to choose from. So it's kind of quite well served. And because I collect other stuff as well, I just kind of felt, you know, ultimately it's reflecting my journey as much as anyone else. And as long as I've helped other collectors along the way, and given them insight and entertainment, then I can't ask for more than that. But I'm not in it for 10,000 likes or anything like that. I'm just in it because it's fun to do. And once it stops being fun to do, and the Marvel Card Collectors podcast over the last 6 months, we've had a laugh with it, but I've been finding it like more difficult. It's like running in sand, if you like. And I was looking at some of the live stuff we've done and think, because I was releasing those live videos as audio, and I'm not sure some of them work as audio anymore. So it's gone so far away. If I was to release some of those live streams we did as just an audio only, I think it's so visually focused, and there's so much like you lose the flow of what you're listening to because you haven't got the visual of
they don't work.
and all that
They
sort
don't
of
work
stuff.
that way.
Yeah.
It doesn't work, does it? It's got to be audio only. And let's have it right. I mean, I have a better laugh doing audio. If I'm just doing audio, I can just not concentrate. I can't concentrate like more than 5 seconds.
You can't concentrate at all.
No. But if I'm doing audio, at least I've got half a chance. And on video, I'm just thinking, I hate this. I don't like this. I'm not into this. I don't like this. I love audio. Yeah, audio is brilliant. I'm all for it. Yeah.
Billy is having breakfast. Billy has joined the chat. Or Bill.
Billy.
Have you dropped the Y? Have you dropped the Y now?
I'm a man
I
now.
call them both.
You told me that at least twice before.
Pedro Pascal pillow, Bill. What do you think of the Pedro Pascal pillow?
I was just thinking, podcast 6 years old. That's just about the right age for him.
Oh, jeez.
Jake's got it in for Pedro Pascal. He's got these ideas in his head that he's got proclivities that are,
I'm thinking like Gary Glitter, Jimmy Savile, Pedro
Are you
Pascal.
saying
Look at Ian's face.
Are you saying that the internet's daddy is a nonce? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
that's what he's saying. Yeah.
Okay. It's a bold statement, Jake. I won't take that away from you.
It's bold and based on zero facts besides I've seen his face.
Basically,
His face is a bit twisted.
So-
I don't like it.
Effectively, what you're saying is he has an ill-favoured look about him.
Yeah, I've got zero evidence. Zero evidence.
All right.
Yeah, unsubstantiated claim.
Okay.
But it's mine.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. But listen, we all know someone who probably fits that bill.
Pedro.
I'll just leave that hanging. Right. So, what else? So audio.
This is the saddest day ever.
No, it's not saddest day. It's the start of season 2.
New beginning.
Billy.
I feel betrayed.
Well, I'm sure that Keith has got a number of therapists that he's used in the past that he can pass over to you to work through these feelings. We can have a team chat about it. Eat with your mouth closed.
I'm gonna turn my Ian Taylor body pillow into a voodoo doll.
But isn't this the third Ian Taylor body pillow you've gotten through?
I sent this crap once to Jake.
Yeah. Ian Taylor body pillows will be available on the new website coming soon. Merchandise. Got to pay for the cards somehow.
Merchandising.
I do have a cricket.
Hey, you do have a what?
A cricket, where you can make T-shirts and make. Put it
Oh,
on a pillow.
Oh, okay.
Put it
Okay.
on,
I
a
wasn't sure if you meant
pillowcase.
an insect or an English ball game.
Yeah, I should probably change the way I say that.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I don't know why it's pronounced cricket when it's spelled cricket.
Right, that's how I should say it. Cricket.
I have no idea how.
But it's
how
pronounced cricket.
Yeah, but it could have been anything because you had a mouthful of breakfast cereal when you said it.
Yeah, what are you eating there, you freaking savage?
What are you eating?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Solid.
I wish you could get that in the UK.
Solid.
No, we don't have it.
That's a crime.
What?
Yeah, I know.
No.
We also don't have a despotic government.
Milk?
But anyway, we'll move on. No politics on this. No politics. So, what's I was going to say, I mean, it's obviously 6 years. There's been a lot of ground covered in that. Aside from the episodes you were on, what would be a highlight for you for any of the ones that you've experienced? I mean, Matt Fuller's episode strikes me as one of the highlights, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Well, that was in our audio. That was in our audio only days as well. In the OG line.
Way back in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
how do you? I wish we knew this ahead, because it would have been good to get a poll for people to sort of reminisce about their favorite moments, because 6 years is a long time to cover. My God, it's hard to believe it's really been that long, actually.
Yeah, I know.
What's the episode count?
Well, no, that's the thing. It's at 237. It would be higher if the weekly format had stuck, but obviously there's been periods where it's been off for a few weeks, and then what with work and family stuff, you kind of lose it a little bit. I mean, this is the first one since May this is the first one in over a month.
Yeah.
So just because of stuff, I've had weekend stuff. Amanda's here. Yes, Amanda. So that's very, very good. So there will be a name change. It's a little bit cheesy, but I like it, so I'm sticking with it, and it's what's happening. It's going to be called That Marvel. No, not That Marvel.
No.
That Marvel. That's what it is.
Stop it.
It's going to be that Card Collectors Podcast. Which, just let it sit for a minute. But
yeah,
have you heard that Card Collectors Podcast? You can have fun with it as well. So yeah, it's going to be snappier, and there's going to be a new Instagram. Although it'll be the same Instagram, I'm just going to change the branding of it. I'll change the branding on the channel. I'm not going to bother with Twitter. I'm not going to bother. In fact, to be honest with you, I'm not going to bother with any of those other social networks apart from Instagram and Facebook, because it's just too much. It's too much.
Yeah,
it really is.
It really is. I was talking to someone the other day in their podcast, and they've got their link tree, and they've got like fucking Blue Sky. They've got what's that? Freds? No,
OnlyFans.
Freds, yeah. They got the OnlyFans is coming. That's the one that is gonna. And Wesley's got some content lined up for that. But it's just ridiculous. So and it's too much to do all that. All those different, and produce different content for each of them as well in some cases. But I don't know how people find the time.
Well, most of them are unemployed.
Well, yeah, there is that.
That's their job.
Yeah, there is that. I guess if you can make money from it, then all power to you. But yeah, fun time. So we're going to be talking about other pop culture cards, non-sports, I guess. There might be even a little bit of sports happening somewhere in the mix. Not that I know much about it, but I'm about to go to the National, and I've got a portable mic. So I'm going to be talking to Ultra Pro. I'm going to be talking to PSA. I'm going to be talking to anyone else who'll give 5-10 minutes of audio time, and just speak to people, get some content, soak up the vibe. Probably Upper Deck as well. Jason, I mean, the whole thing is, Jason. No, I'm going to be buying underwear. No, don't you worry. Or will I? No. If anyone's going to the National and you meet me,
then after the Nationals, you need to sell the underwear.
Well, no, I think
fund the hobby.
Well, yeah, there is that. I'm not sure anyone's going to buy that, apart from maybe Billy. But Billy's used to getting them for free. So
is that like a bottomless bowl of cereal?
I was just thinking the same thing.
He's really going in.
He's been eating for 20 minutes.
Does he have a sneaky top up?
Mike, the thing's bigger than his head.
Yeah, it's like the what's it? The magic porridge pot. But no, if I meet you at the National, I want you to spend the first 5 minutes of our conversation thinking in the back of your head: is he wearing underwear? And if I can achieve that, then my work here is done. Quite frankly, 6 years worth of podcast. That's the goal.
That gives me a Forrest Whitaker squid.
The fact that I've taught Wesley some really un-PC phrases.
Yeah, there he is.
Right, now, who's this, Bill?
This is Remy Etienne LeBeau.
Yeah, you've told me about him. You've sent me pictures. He looks really thrilled. I'm mesmerised by Billy's dog. Sorry.
He's awesome.
Are you gonna roll him on his back and let his lipstick come out to play? No. Anyway, it all ends in smart tears. Oh, Jake's gone out for a fag. You can tell because he's gone on to chat as Julian. You can always tell when that's happened. Yeah, Nath, the audio ones. I mean, I have to say, I think obviously speaking to someone like Greg Hildebrand was an absolute ball. And the video of that will be making an appearance, mainly because Jean, Greg's wife, has requested it for an archive that they're building of Greg's content online over the last few years. So I'll be passing it over. I'm sure if you put him with a corgi, he will have some corgi in him, Matthew. But what else? I mean,
I'm excited about having the audio because like when it's video, when it's audio, set it for audio and explained a little bit better. When it's video, if I turn it on at work, I get distracted and I don't get my stuff done, and it's for audio. So I am excited about that part for sure.
Yeah.
I'm excited about audio because look at me. I got banged up yesterday.
Yes, the face for radio.
I mean, frankly, I'm amazed that you've made it, Keith.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle. Well, I still want to know where Josh is. Has Josh actually replied at all in the chat?
He did last night when we were talking about something.
I know. Yeah. I don't know. Oh well, maybe he got lucky. What can I say?
I don't know. He's down there with snakes and alligators, so they may have gotten him. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I find that as well when I'm working. I find it much easier to. I find it more distracting if it's a video that I'm listening to, because I'll want to kind of flick back to it a lot. Yeah. Whereas if it's just audio, I find I can actually do some work, notwithstanding interruptions from Teams calls and things like that, and actual meetings with actual humans in an actual office. Who actually, I mean, obviously, Wesley, I know yours is very much a work on site kind of thing. You can't really do remote working with your job, and I think Keith, you're probably pretty similar.
Very remote. We do a ton of Teams calls, but it's remote.
Oh, for some reason, I thought you were out about like visiting like.
I am. I personally am at customers daily, like 15 customers a day. But anything above me, structure-wise, is done through Teams.
Oh, okay. And Jake, I know you're very physical in your job, aren't you? Because of what it is.
Yes.
Matt, do you find yourself working? I'm just curious, just out of interest. Do you find yourself working remotely loads, or do you actually go into an office?
Me? No, I've been remote almost 6 years now. We went remote right before COVID. We got rid of our office, and we haven't had an office space since then.
Wow.
Cool. Blimey. Yeah. Do you actually use that room that you're in to do work from?
It really depends. For the summer, most likely. Usually my desk setup is upstairs, but since my wife's a teacher and our TV is also in the other side of that room, it gets a little noisy during the summer, so I'll work down here a lot during the summer.
Oh, okay, cool. Now I'm just curious to know what your colleagues think about all the cards and stuff in the background. Although it does look an awful lot more organized than last time I remember.
Well, yeah, it's a low bar around here, right? I mean,
fair enough. All right.
I had everything the way I wanted it. The walls were set, and then I reframed one piece and didn't realize that would change the dimensions, and it just ruined everything.
Okay. All right. Well, you won't be doing that again.
Welcome to my chaos. And hey, while I'm talking, no one said it yet. So on behalf of everyone, first off, congrats on 6 years. That's unbelievable. And super excited to see this new phase. This is going to be great.
I am. I'm really looking forward to it. I like I said, I love audio. I think it'd be a breath of fresh air. I really we all collect different things, don't we? I mean, I collect comics, I collect cards, I collect Lego. I'd like to collect 1980s magazines, but I think Andrew might be a bit upset if I did that. So we've all got something we want to talk about, haven't we? And you know, you can exhaust the same. You can only flog so much of an horse, can't you?
Yeah.
You know, then time for change.
Yeah, and I was kind of just. I didn't. You know, the worst thing is to start repeating yourself. I mean, there's so many old sets you can go on and talk about, and you can carry on doing that sort of stuff forever. But you know, I kind of want to be. I just don't want to be doing it just for the sake of doing it. So you know, it's got to be something that you find interesting and want to talk about. So this is what I always respect and admire about Greg, the Rebel Base Card podcast, is how he manages to still talk within the Star Wars fandom, but he doesn't limit himself just to cards, even though that's his primary thing. So we'll talk to people who make. That was a brilliant episode from a few years ago. Some guys who started making custom acrylic cases for the OG Star Wars figures. And then, and they've built it into quite a big business. And they have to have slightly different dimensions for this series and for the 90s series and then for the vintage releases and all this sort of stuff. So, yeah, it's fascinating. And you get kind of insight into the crossover of that fandom. Not being
some great recent ones on like the Palitoy books and the Palitoy toys, hasn't he? And it's like, and they're really, really good. And you learn a lot of stuff because everyone's an expert in some sort of field.
Yeah. I find it fascinating. And also, Jason is dying to talk about DC cards.
I am.
Who am I to stand in the way of this?
Nice. Yeah, DC and anything else that pops up. So.
Have you been going in? You've been going in a little bit, haven't you, Jason? Did you?
Yeah, I've been digging. I bought a bunch of blasters, and then once DC Annual hit EPAC, I bought packs, and then I ended up after drinking some beverages. I bought 2 boxes on DC Annual on EPAC, and really just trying to finish up a base set. I'm not really going after achievements necessarily. I just want a base set, the insert sets. I'm rainbowing a character, and then get whatever else I can from it. But I've been a DC fan. Some people are Marvel, some people are DC. I like both. I mean, I can't really say. There's been times when I'm reading comics, I like the Marvel a little bit better. Sometimes DC's a little bit better. I like both. And so I'm happy that we got some DC that's fairly accessible right now, and I'm having fun with it. And they continued on. I mean, they got up a Marvel Annual pretty good, and they just keep it going with DC, and it's a nice looking set.
Yeah, I know people have been having fun with it. The achievements look pretty cool as well. I've been having fun with the Matrix weekly set.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got me. That has. I'm going in on that. Upper Deck have done this fabulous thing. Finally, they've done some video content showing the actual achievement PMGs.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which is just it's brilliant.
That was the purple, right?
Yeah. And I mean, we know what those purple or magenta, I think they've called them as well, PMGs look like, but obviously we've not seen the Matrix ones. So yeah, it's just nice. They've got them all printed, obviously already. So yeah, show some.
And they're not just foil. There's like a digital stamp to them, right?
Yeah.
Tracker, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. So no, I'm really looking forward to it. Matthew, bless you. Yes, I'll probably make good use of those because it's 10 weeks. It's a long 10 weeks for that product, and I'm going to be out of the country for 3 of them. So hopefully I'll be able to keep up with it during those periods. So I'm going hard now. So I've got stuff to trade. Wesley, you've been buying some Topps Chrome blasters, I understand.
I stopped by my local card shop last night, and they had some blasters, and I was pretty excited to see the base cards are set up like the 90s set, the Impel set. So I opened up a little bit of them, and seems like a cool set so far. It seems like it's a step up from what the European set was, but yeah, I guess we'll see. It's have you guys opened up any of it?
No, we've seen a lot of it. It seems to be pretty popular. It's doing fairly well.
I opened one box, and then I do have another box here. If you guys want to, I mean, I know.
Listen, I'm more than happy. I mean, how long we got? Where are we? Well, we still got just under half an hour left. So yeah, if you want to open the blaster box, I'm sure everyone would love to see it.
Let's see if I can get this figured out.
So we're on 7,000. Now, don't forget, we are on MentalCon. It's not just a Marvel Card Collectors podcast. So I think it's worth saying that it's all for charity, mate. Jake, you're probably better at reading out all the links and stuff. So while Wesley gets ready, do you want to do some updates?
Billy's probably better than me at doing this.
I was going to say, Billy was running it yesterday.
I just sit here with crap every now and again. Billy's all over it.
Yeah, guys, we appreciate you being here. You can participate. I mean, you're participating right now just by being here and watching. But so far, you can see the ticker on the bottom of the screen. We've raised over $7,350. You go to mentalcon.betterworld.org to see the auctions. The first round of auctions today that will end at 12 o'clock, and then every hour leading up to the dramatic finish today. You can also make a straight up cash donation. You can donate and buy a raffle ticket for for 9 5x7s that will come custom framed and mounted. You could share this with your friends. You could follow the artists that have donated their time and their efforts on social media. And you participate in the chat and hang out with us. You know, we're trying to do a good job for you guys, and we're trying to do a good job for Luke's Purpose, which is an amazing charity that helps raise money for families in need after the loss of a child. They do it in a multitude of ways, whether it's with medical bills, funeral arrangements, counseling for the siblings, and many other things. It's a fantastic cause, and I appreciate Jake and Nathan for going out of their way to make sure they found a worthy cause and a worthy organization for all the time and effort that they put in.
Billy, the times on the auctions, are they Eastern or are they?
They are Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, good.
So we are 2.5 hours away from the first auctions, I think. And yeah, the big one down there, that seems a little low. I expect that to shoot up.
Oh wow!
Pick a character by Freddie.
Wow.
Which they never do.
Wow.
Outstanding. Oh, look at that Patella Spider-Man. That's wonderful. What's this?
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's the raffle. You'll get all 9 of those 5x7s.
Wow.
Yeah, they were trying to do all DC, and they didn't realize. Nathan and his infinite wisdom didn't realize that Invincible's not DC. So
what's crazy that Invincible's very good.
Oh yeah, it's great. JP Reynolds. So you get 8 DC in an image. But that's where you can buy the raffle tickets. And for the bidding on the auctions, you could also you could do an instant bid, or if you scroll down a little bit,
chat? It says donation.
You can do a max bid.
What's a super chat?
I don't know. It's where you pay money through YouTube, isn't it? You're paying. It's a super chat, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And then YouTube will highlight your comment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they take like 40 to 50% of it. So
yeah, YouTube highlights your comment and gives you some money.
There's a really random comment. What do you all think of Final Destination? I mean, which one? I haven't seen the new one. I love the originals, though.
My Final Destination is the local pub. I quite like it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Your daily destination, not your final.
Mine's going to be a nice cold beer that's in the fridge after this, because I'll tell you what, it's warm in here.
Ian, can I give my my favorite?
The underneath
moments?
my tits is sweaty. What's that? Sorry.
Can I give my favorite moments from the last 6 years?
Yeah, go for it. And when Wesley's ready, I think Wesley's almost ready, but carry on.
Okay.
Go for it, Billy.
So the first one would have to be Alan, Mr. FUXM.
Mr. Fuxum.
Yeah. Yeah. Or Mr. FUXM. Sure. But yeah, I think that that you guys gave a master class on how to approach, respect, and exhibit the more private collectors, like doings. Because we know, and a lot of people don't know, but the OGs, we know that there are some big time heavy hitter collectors that don't want you to have any idea who they are, and it has nothing to do with hoarding or gatekeeping. They love this and they want to do it on their own in their little private space. And I feel like in a lot of ways, Alan was one of those guys. And so the way you guys were able to talk to him and assure him that that it was going to be this, it wasn't going to be that. We think what you're doing is really cool. We just want to celebrate, and kind of help pull him out like that. That was really cool.
The Alan Whisperer,
like that. Like nobody else could have accomplished that, and you guys did that because of your
notoriety.
And the level of respect that you have for this thing that we do. That for some people it's sacred. That they dedicate their lives and their so many of their resources. So it was really cool to see you guys navigate that and get a great interview out of it. So I really appreciate that. And it actually taught me a lot of things about how to approach people outside, in the hobby, how to respect their privacy. And so thank you I think that was we talk about the big ones where it was like, famous person, but I think that, there was a great story and a great example there. And kind of parallel, another moment that I really appreciated, even though I was on it, but I was still kind of, I shoehorned in at the last minute, was the first time that you had Nathan on, Nathan Raven. Nathan was still kind of like, just this guy over here for me. And the way that you're able to talk to people and get them to be themselves and interview people and the way you bring people on, it's like, it's been a vetting process for a lot of us. To get to know these people as human beings, and maybe not to find out, that this guy's a piece of garbage and I don't want to deal with him, but that this is a really, really cool guy, and I want in. I want in as much as he's going to let me. I want to be in his life. I want to be friends with him. I want to get to know him better. You did that for a lot of us, and you still do that. And I feel like without that, I wouldn't be as heavily involved in this event as I am. So thank you for that. Thank you for all the people that you brought to my attention, and over the course of 6 years.
Very well put.
Thank you.
Ian, you're right over there. Do you need a tissue?
It's too late. It's too late. It's a good job I'm not wearing it anyway.
You need my pillow.
And then while he's cracking it real quick, Billy, I think the parallel to what you said is this show has helped normalize for a lot of us getting in front of the camera. Like how many of us were our first times putting ourselves out there through this show and getting comfortable with doing more than just collecting. And I think that's really helped to push all of these other shows that are out there. Again, not to say that MCCW was the one that did it all, but I think in a huge part it paved the way for so many people to
Wesley, you're upside down. Sorry, Matt.
Quote unquote personality. So
okay, let me see if I can get this figured out.
I thought I'd just give him a flag, Matt. Sorry to cut.
Just mirror, Wesley. You're not upside down. You got to flip it.
Right, the mouse location is really throwing me off there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that and your background is. How's everyone gonna look at cards?
Yeah.
I'm quite happy with that. That's fine.
I'm not sure what Wesley's doing with the mouse there. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Kid show, Wesley. Kid show.
He's not actually. Oh yeah, it is. Sorry, Nath.
I could watch this all day.
And he's treating it like an ice cube.
You're right.
Go on, Wesley.
Ice cube.
Oh boy!
I need my pillow, quick!
Oh my god!
Oh, there we go, folks. There we go, folks. Thank you for this. Wesley, how far is that button away? You're not even trying, are you, Wesley? I can tell. Oh, hang
No,
on.
now you're upside down.
Now you are upside down. You need to mirror.
You need to mirror. Go back where you were and hit the mirror.
Oh, I don't know. I like that pose. Oh, I'm happy about it either way.
It's amazing watching this. This is brilliant content.
Look at that finger.
Yeah,
this is way more entertaining than it should be.
Yeah,
that's exactly what they've always said. That's one of the reviews of the Marvel Card Collectors podcast.
Okay, where?
I'm not even sure what he's using for streaming this now. What is it?
I'm on Streamlabs.
Oh, you're on StreamYard. Oh, settings somewhere.
Streamlab.
Streamlab.
Yeah.
I think it's your camera settings more than the stream settings.
You just click on settings in StreamYard, and at the bottom, it's camera's the first thing that comes up, and it's got mirror my camera as a little button.
Okay. Let's see. Settings. Oh, that one.
Straight away, yeah. I mean, not that we haven't enjoyed your mouse like doing this thing.
No. It certainly tells it. I'm glad I'm not Wesley's wife because I feel a bit battered and boozed by now, I think.
That's why she left. Too soon?
Oh, no.
Okay,
Oh, no.
Yeah. Anyway, while Jake has the ground open up and swallow him, I think we're just going to go ahead, reversed or not. So.
All right, so. Yeah, first one,
very
Jessica Jones.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's the like the 90s Impel, right? Like the look of the 90s Impel.
The banner, yeah. The name, just the name banner.
Right.
The border, no, but the name banner.
No, not 92, 91, looks like. I think.
Magneto. Banshee.
He's doing it nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. Dazzler.
Refractor.
Yeah, that one's a.
Oh, that is nice. I might see if I can get a couple of blasters of these when I'm over.
Yeah, they're not bad. The only card I don't like is one of the popular hits is the one with the Wolverine claws going through the card.
Oh, I think they look awful. I've seen a few of them.
It destroys the image. Yeah, it's not.
I mean, it's a good effect because it actually looks, looks like his claws have done that. But
right. But I mean, it's basically they did that with Flair Ultra Wolverine, except they put it behind the image.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah.
Thor. Swarm.
There's a lot of empty space.
Yeah, Pete, I saw that, Pete. The original, the Ultron card is from the old Impel set.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. How many packs you get Blaster, Wes?
So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And you get 4 cards a pack, yeah?
Yeah, 4 cards a pack.
How much does that set you back?
So I got it at the card shop, so it was already secondhand and it was expensive. It was $59 a blaster.
Wow.
So I don't know how much it would be if we just caught it at Target.
Oh, thank you for your service on that one, Wes.
I've been seeing that people have been picking them up at GameStop also.
Oh, really? There's a GameStop right on the corner.
I mean, I think I've seen a couple people in group post about GameStop.
Elena.
So
yeah,
$40
like upside down.
Okay.
Rhino, Colossus, and then what's this thing?
Oh,
gold.
I'm a sucker for comic cover cards.
Oh, is that the gold Iron Man?
I might have to have that one. Does it come in a regular version?
Doesn't say that it's
That's nice.
Is it not?
Tell you what. That Kakao Aura set have got some beautiful comic cover cards in.
I need to work on my opening skills. Valkyrie.
We're not
Wait,
no opening skills. Trust me.
do I need to? James Foster, Liberty, and it's got like a little first appearance thing, like right there.
Okay,
well, that's cool.
It's better than Rookie.
Mm-hmm.
Invisible. Oh.
Hello.
And then there's a different one here. Mysterio. That kind of looks cool.
Oh yeah, I think that's one of the yellow that's Blaster exclusive.
Oh, nice.
You should get 2 of those. And I think that Iron Man card is Blaster exclusive as well.
Oh, wow. Okay.
3
Jason with the knowledge.
packs
You've been paying
left.
attention.
Yeah.
Well, I looked at the checklist and odds, and
That's more than
And
I've done.
everything's in the blasters, by the way. The odds are ridiculous, but everything's
I've seen
in
people pulling numbered stuff on, posting on
there. The
groups,
one guy
so,
hit that Wolverine 101.
Wow.
There's something in there. Mole Man. It's killing me how they're halfway upside down.
It's really annoying.
Yeah, Blake said the same thing.
Lady Deathstrike. Ooh, that's a nice Iceman card.
that is cool.
Is that
How many
Focus?
times do you get to say that?
And then
Ooh.
What's that?
Galactic Legends Star-Lord.
That looks
kinda
pretty cool.
It's
That
almost
is
like
cool. Is it numbered?
Nope.
Hold on. Okay, so on tops in the odds, Galactic Legends is a value box exclusive. And the base of that is 1 in 280 packs.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then it goes to serial numbered parallels after that. And this is from the Topps' website.
Star-Lord and Miss Marvel 20 years.
Oh, cool.
I'd like to see a full base of this. I wonder if does anybody know, is Boyle messing with Topps at all? He always tends to put up a full set at some point.
I did see it's 175 cards, base cards.
I know someone that has 2 full sets. If you're interested, Keith.
I just want to see it. I want to see all the cards.
Because Keith Boyle does
So Boyle
videos
normally
of
does a
everything,
retrospective and shows everything.
You have to have your pause button ready though.
Yeah.
Kitty Pryde. Onslaught.
When's the last time we saw Onslaught in a set?
Platinum.
Oh, of course. I knew you'd have the answer.
Nice Spidey.
Who's Cadet Marvel?
No clue.
A new one on me. Anyone?
First appearance.
Rookie
Okay.
card.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Billy. Billy, are you
What do
eating
you-
more cereal?
What do you guys
No.
think?
I'm just eating
That's dog food.
freeze-dried marshmallows.
Oh, okay. That sounds good for your colon.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you, Wesley.
Yeah.
So, Wesley, you gonna be getting in for more?
I mean, if I can find them cheaper than $59, I'll probably grab.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Okay.
It sounds like it looks to me like you paid double.
Thank you for your
Yeah, is that-
sacrifice.
No problem. I'm not afraid to do it every once in a while if we need it. But the guy that I bought the blasters from at the card shop, he told me that the guy before me opened up a box and pulled a Scarlet Witch out of 10, a black out of 10 out of a blaster.
Wow.
So, yeah, he must have got the good ones.
J. Peter Annette in the house. Oh, there's a sturdy young man I haven't seen in a while. Yeah, no, I've seen that free card promo pack. I saw someone selling a chunk of those on one of the groups.
Mm-hmm.
So are they different cards to the ones that you're getting in the product? Does anyone know?
Yeah, I looked them up, and they're it's got like a character, and then in the background it's got like the Marvel Comics logo, like kind of like that logo, and then you got the character on the front. If I think somebody posted in the group what they look like.
Right. Okay.
I did one of the sets, like the Future Stars. I thought that's pretty cool because that is like a baseball kind of throwback. I got that in the other set, but that was kind of cool.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I did forget to bring in here. I was going to open it, but I forgot it. So tough. When you went to see Thunderbolts at a certain cinema chain, you got a promo pack of Fantastic Four First Steps cards. There's 5 cards in the pack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I've bought a pack, and it arrived this week in my semi-regular shipment of good shit. Sorry, pardon me, I can't swear on this one, can I? From America, and yeah, I'm jonesing to open them, so I might do that might do that on Instagram. Just do a little opening of that Fantastic Four First Steps promo pack, because the cards is just really nice. I'm not sure who they're produced by, but yeah, I think it was an American cinema chain.
I went to see it the first weekend it was out, and I didn't get anything like that.
Yeah, what cinema chain was it?
AMC.
Yeah, I think it was something. Regal, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Is that a chain? Yeah, that rings a bell. Anyway, I remember watching them actually, because there's a group on Facebook, a guy called Matt Bible often posts in it, and he's mad on his promo stuff, and he I think it's a group specifically about promos, and he posted on there. And I remember I went to eBay to look at them, and when they first came out, they were selling for 100, 125, 150 by now, like that. Sure enough, a few weeks passed, I got one for like $25 by now. So
wow,
he's got to hold on.
Well, I was hoping that the Chrome would maybe go down a little bit over time too. That there's a hobby box there for $5.99, and I was like,
disgusting.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it a lot cheaper than that. I mean, I haven't been monitoring it, but I'm sure about 300 is
I think 5 is becoming par of the course right now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think there's quite a lot of it, isn't there? It's not like a short printed set.
Yeah. I mean, if it's got blasters, I would think that it's probably not.
I mean, if you think about how much Marvel Platinum there was from Upper Deck, I mean, there was a lot of that printed. I know Masterpieces 92 Platinum, there's a shed load printed.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be seeing that around for a long time to come. So yeah, I would imagine there'd be a fair bit for this, because you think about how much ground Topps have got to cover with all the distribution. You know, it has to be a pretty big product size. What are you eating now, Billy?
He's like fucking Han from Fast and Furious over here.
I'm eating yogurt.
You're like the hungry. Oh my god! Oh my god! Billy's yogurt. Oh my god!
No, as soon as I came back, I see Keith shaking his head in disgust. I'm like, what? What?
He's not your mum. He's not your mum, isn't he? He's like his mother. I mean, literally, how far away from each other's houses are you right now?
8 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
8 minutes. That's driving, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not as close as I thought. Then I mean, it's close for you guys with your cars and things like that. We don't have cars over here.
It's a lot closer than I am to you.
It's damn sight. Yeah. Without the need to risk international travel.
Yeah, without having to go to Newark Airport and possibly die.
I know, but no. Thank you, Nathan. Nathan's just like, you know that bit in the Oscars where people doing the speech and the music starts playing for them to get off stage. Nathan just playing the music in the background. No, I was watching. Ben Berry, who runs the EPAC group. He's just been to India and back. I think he got back yesterday, so he was awake at stupid o'clock, but he should have been asleep. He posted that on the way out, his flight was diverted via the UAE to avoid missiles in the air.
Excellent.
It's like, this is the world we live in, kids. So I'm really looking forward to flying into JFK in a mere 7 weeks' time. It's gonna be fun. So who knows where the
JFK is not bad. LaGuardia is a disaster.
Yeah, no, I've been to JFK loads of times. I've never done it as a layover though. I'm there for 3.5 hours before my flight to Chicago. So fun times. So if you want it, Billy or Keith, you'll have to go.
You want to meet Ian at JFK? Can we get in there?
4. It's Terminal 4. So there will be a period where I'm outside security because I'll have to come in and do immigration before I then check back in to go on my internal flight. But it's all in the same terminal.
There's going to be an extra cavity search.
10 minutes. 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 yes, okay. America, right? America, yes. 237. Yes, America. I don't think there's a JFK airport anywhere else, is there? No. Asking for a friend. Jake's just.
It's a
Jake
horrible
hasn't got a clue what's
airport.
going on.
No.
No.
I'm thinking cider. I'm just thinking cider.
You were just sitting there. Like,
What
with
time
a
can I
smile on
have
your
a drink?
face, like an
Did
elderly
you just
relative.
say inside her?
I'm just like, I've got my pillow now, and I'm just listening. I'm quite happy, and I'm just carry on, keep talking.
Yeah, Jake's just happy to be here.
Do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Don't flip that pillow upside down.
No, don't do that. Anyway, right, guys, we're going to have to wrap this up because I believe that MentalCon have got other guests, so we need to vacate the stage. But thank you very much. Thank you to Matt. Thank you to Nathan. Thank you to Jake. Thank you to Billy, Keith, Wesley, Fausto. Everyone else who's been involved in the Marvel Card Collectors podcast the first 6 years. Season 2 starts 2 weeks, week on Thursday, first audio episode, which will be, bizarrely enough, episode 238, even though it's a new podcast, but I'm going to keep the episode numbering because, quite frankly, it's fun. I don't really want to start at number 1 again. But it'll be season 2. So there we go. If Marvel can have loads of number 1s and repeat legacy numbering, so can I. So legacy numbering is going to be episode 238.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to do that. In fact,
that's
a good idea. I might actually put that LGY on the numbering on the episode things.
Nice.
Good idea, like a bolt of lightning. Right. I'm going to say it this time because I always ask other people to say it. But Jake, Nathan, rather, I'd like you to get ready on the end music. So as soon as I say the magic words, you can hit that button. Thank you, everybody. You've all been gorgeous. Enjoy collecting.
I'm actually trying.
I have no idea
how to press
stop it
buttons.
streaming from the Marvel.
We're backstage and not live, so we can now just talk about it.
I'll get you, Ian. No problem. So, Ian, we can either keep it going and you can clip that segment out for your podcast later, or we can just cut it out now whenever you're ready. So,
I cut it whenever you're ready.
Okay.